Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Stealing from the Greats, a series where we learn how to sell more e-commerce subscriptions with beautiful design by tearing down the best subscription signups out there. Today we're actually talking about a website we've built with the team, a website I'm very, very proud of, and it's a website we built for Fjord Review. We've built this website using Shopify, we're using recharge subscriptions for the subscription and recurring billing management, plus Mechanic app to help us with some cool subscriber status and account status tagging, and we built it on broadcast theme by Invisible Themes. Now, I'll take you through our subscription website design process and logic, and actually point out some of the concept that we use to design the website to convert more subscribers. So we'll talk about drivers, barriers for brand, product, and trust factors. So let's dive into it. I'm going to minimize myself here. So first of all, we analyzed where is most of the readership for this review is coming from. Now, one thing to preface here. So Fjord Review is actually a very cool use case for Shopify. They are a publishing subscription. They are a magazine. They are the most old school type of subscription business model that you can get. You sign up for a year and you get magazines sent over to you. But it's a proven model, and it's a model that's re-emerging in publishing with micro-publishing. And small publications hopping onto things like Patreon to enable things like that. Now, you don't have to do that. You can host all of your content on Shopify. You don't have to have a separate merch store. This is actually, I would imagine, quite popular for YouTubers as well, where you have multiple places where you need to create content and tell people to go sign up somewhere else. For Fjord, this all works. It all works on one website, and it's all done on Shopify using recharge for subscription and membership billing. Now, let's talk about website design. Forget about all of that, but this is the cool stuff. So first of all, let's talk about. I want to keep two concepts in mind: purchase drivers, and purchase barriers. So, and then we're looking at three levels of buying. So three decisions. First of all, the brand decision. Does this align with the type of person I want to be? Then the product decision. What does the product look like, and what are the benefits of it? What does it do for me? And fundamentally, is this a reputable brand? Can I trust their claims? And what do people say? Now, Fjord is a really cool example of this because their product is their blog post, is their literal website. So that's pretty neat. I'll take you into all of that in a little bit. But first of all, let's talk about the brand, drivers and barriers. First of all, I log in, or I land on the website. Most users, we looked at their traffic split. Most users will land actually on desktop. That's how people prefer to read the blog. And we wanted to make it very prominent at the very top, the value proposition of who this website and blog is for. So it is world-class review for ballet and dance. So if you're looking for world-class review over ballet and dance, it's right there at the very top, right under the logo. And we wanted to make sure that that's all super clear through the whole process. It's stuck to the very, very top. The call to action is get full access, and you can kind of already tell that, okay, I'm going to need access to start reading these articles. At the very home front, again, so that's the brand driver. In my mind, great. Could it be bigger? Could have we debated putting it here? But in reality, the real selling reason why you come to this website is so you read the content and you can see beautiful photography and beautifully written original content about dance, about ballet. This is your membership. This is your subscription to this kind of access. So, but in reality, we said to sell the product. So we sold the brand at the top. But the real reason why you're here is for these photography, for the posts, for the reviews, for the interviews, for the content that they put. So that's what we put front and center. You can instantly see first of all, the beautiful typography and very clear minimalistic design that we wanted to pursue here. Beautiful original photography as well. You really have a good sense of here is what you can expect, the type of content and the quality of content I can expect at first glance. This is the homepage itself. So we'll take a look at the homepage and the sign-up page. Then you can see this. If I am interested in any of these, or we can take a look at latest articles. We have reviews by the author. We have actually no other posts. These are all by relevance. But there are free articles. I'll show you what a free article looks like. And it basically, big emphasis on text, and obviously this is a blog. Massive emphasis on text and photos. So you can, like, how cool is that? Like, I don't really even have to say anything. We wanted to really do justice to the photography, and that's really freaking sweet. I don't even know what's going on, but I feel intrigued right away. All of the writing is super sweet and creative. Like, this is some cool contemporary dance work, and this is from somewhere in Edinburgh, and yes, written by Roisin O'Brien. Apologies for the name, but overall, it's like, okay, this is sweet. This is why I'm here. I want to look at other stuff. I want to explore more content at the very bottom. And then you see the summary. This is, again, we're talking about the product. If you think about traditional e-commerce experiences, we're showing you product. We're showing you 2 products, 3 products, 5 products, 50 products, whatever it is that you need before you find that thing that makes you buy. Again, drivers and barriers. Make it easy to find the products that are perfect for them. And here comes our paywall. So we've built, the real, I'll say nifty, everybody should use the word nifty every now and again. A real nifty thing about this Shopify build is that we've built a beautiful subscription paywall, and access to the website is what you pay for. So it is all membership based, pretty much. You can, as part of, this is basically the main call to action everywhere, is get full access. What are you getting access to? This is, again, coming back to brand and product benefits. So every single blog page is a product page. And the question here is basically, hey, go get full access, add this item to cart, and go from here. So what are you buying? You're buying all original photography, you're buying internationally recognized magazine, and you're getting beautiful creative photography. So you can either log in or get full access. We're going to get full access. Again, continuity on the headers. And then we have 2 types of subscription. We have a digital and print, or we have just digital. And then basically we want you to feel like you are stepping out of it. So there's a beautiful, or actually we're using one of our own apps that we've designed to upsell this prepaid higher tiered subscription. We use the default choice design method to, basically we just pre-select an option. That's really what it is, a fancy way of saying. We pre-select the option we would recommend, because the magazine is beautiful, and yes, you get 2 biannual shipments of the magazine. The magazine itself is gorgeous. You get beautiful typography, beautiful photography, very glossy. And we really wanted to get the feel of the magazine across. Still always a work in progress, but we debated with other kind of interactable pieces, but everything just kind of felt subpar. Nothing really truly digitally great. But that's essentially it. So we wanted to convey that feeling of what you get, what you sign up for is awesome typography, awesome content, essentially. And that's what you get as part of your subscription. That's the product form. This product form you can actually install in your own store to sell more subscriptions right now, if you just look for the Good Subscription Upsell app on the Shopify store. But then fundamentally it's the product page here is the product itself, the photography, and very clear pricing. It's not a ton of tiers. It's not a multi-tier system. It's not get this, get that, pick this, pick the options and the styles. The fewer decisions you make, the better. Now, here's a fun, you force the user to make. Generally, it's obviously no absolute rules, but this is a pretty good one. Here's a fun fact that I've seen, and I've seen it done on multiple signups. Athletic Greens does this, Mudwater does this. Whenever you're getting a user to sign up for the very first time, I've seen subscriptions even not even let people pick a frequency. Tell them that they can change and update their order frequency later, but instead of asking, hey, do you want it every 3, 6, 10, 12 months? Like, why do I need to pick that right out of the gate? And have to make that decision. First of all, it's overwhelming. You don't really know how much you need. It asks more questions than you could actually have even answers for. So I've seen some people shout out, hey, a recommended frequency. I like that. That's a good way to do it. But I'm also a big proponent of not having that step at all, and then having a great onboarding sequence and a great upcoming order sequence through email and SMS to tell them, hey, your order's coming up, go in, update your frequency, do whatever you need. So the simpler, the better. And also pre-select, subscribe, and save. And if you have subscribe and save and prepaid for the year, pre-select, prepay for the year. So that's what I would recommend. Then you have a couple of objection busters, essentially. Questions about subscriptions, questions about magazines, and then you want to answer them quite well with FAQs. So that's, again, coming down to trust. So we know the brand is world-class review of ballet and dance. The product is awesome photography, awesome content. That's what you get. And then the trust in the pricing is, okay, $50 a year, $100 a year, what do you want? And this is exactly what you get. You know exactly what you get and what you don't. And then if you have any other any questions, any other articles, if you have any other questions, you can get a hold of the FAQ. And that's basically it. On the other side, it's like, well, I think one piece that we are working with is getting a lot more social proof on here. So we'd love to have a little more. So we have obviously call outs from dance experts, and obviously we're talking about award-winning subscriptions, but generally speaking, that's all you really need. And then once you click sign up, it essentially just creates an add to cart, and you have to create your account. But this is the only real subscription that we created where the account creation comes before checkout. And that's essentially very, very cool. And you can look at different pieces of content, and every time you come back and you're not signed in, you get access. Actually, you get prompted to make sure you sign up. So, really, really proud of this piece. I think, again, a very cool, innovative way to use Shopify Subscription specifically. And the beauty of the setup is that, again, the access to the website is the subscription. So when 80% of people are signing up for the digital version, that is, you've already covered your costs. There is no shipping cost. There is no fulfillment cost. It is simply the content that you put out there. So that's really, really cool. Also, so basically, to touch on the homepage and a couple of other drivers and barrier pieces. Well, barriers, you don't make the brand value very clear of why you're here and who is this for, and does this align with what I want. World-class review of ballet and dance. If you don't care about ballet, or if you don't care about high-quality review or premium, and if you're just good with reading blogs and articles and YouTube videos, this is not for you, for example. So that we wanted to get that right off the cuff. But if you are into really creative, world-class, if you just want to do cool things and you want to hang out with other cool people that do world-class things, this is what you do. So big fan of Fjord, and big fan of the team over there. Another quick piece is, again, so on the structure of the homepage, we have our product carousel essentially at the very top. And again, this is not a crazy idea to put your product at the very, very top of the homepage banner. Now, the only real reason why we have multiple featured articles here is sometimes you gotta feature multiple articles alongside and not have a preference. And basically, some of these are publication questions, author questions, relationship management with some of the with the authors for the blogs. But overall, I would advise against carousels. Just one key thing that is the thing that you want to promote at the time. But I'm a big fan of how we've gotten this set up here. More product pictures, and then again, coming back to brand, solidify the value for the brand. All original writing, internationally recognized, awarded Best Art and Culture Podcast, Australian podcast, all original dance, interview, criticism, essay from scholars, critics, artists, and emerging voices, and creative photography from dancers, captured by professional photographers all around the world. creative dance photography at its best. Like, how cool is that? So you go like, okay, that's what I'm getting here. And then, yeah, fundamentally coming back to the ask, the price, and making it from $50 a month, from $50, this is what you can get. Print and digital. Again, coming in with a little bit of more social proof. On the website, frequently asked questions. So really not leaving any dead ends. So if you are designing a website, this is a subscription website. Think about drivers and barriers for these three. The brand, what do you do, who you're for, the product itself, the benefits of the product, and the features of the product, and what is the end result for the end user for the product. And then fundamentally the trust factors, the social proof, the questions, frequently asked questions, social proof, and reviews, that kind of stuff. So I'll leave it at that. Like and subscribe to content. If you want to learn more about subscription website design, this is kind of what we're known for and what we do. So, and if you want to chat, if you've got a project in mind on how to make or making your subscription website convert more, sell more, and just be more beautiful, be more something that you want to be proud of, hit us up at Good Subscription Agency. Okay, cheers.